Hello everyone, welcome back. Vijay Venugopal here. I know literature review is the longest and the toughest part of any research work. But what is even tougher is to get into that few papers which is having maximum keywords which we are interested in to take our research forward. Not all the AI tools out there give the solution to this. So watch this video till the end to find a perfect solution for this problem. Today I'm going to compare two amazing tools by the company Allen Institute for AI. One is the OG of literature review, Semantic Scholar, launched in 2015 and used by many researchers. And the second one is AI2 Paper Finder, which is in its experimental stage, launched very recently around April 2025, but it creates magic when it comes to literature review. So, without wasting time, let's dive in to find out what is the difference and when you should use each. So, this is Semantic Scholar, a totally free AI powered research tool for scientific literature review. It has 200 million plus papers indexed in it. There is another research tool called Research Rabbit, which has all the papers of Semantic Scholar plus PubMed papers. If you are interested, I have already created a video on this. Please go and watch. Now let's come back to Semantic Scholar. Now, when to use it? If you are in the very initial stages of your research, for example, you're creating a research proposal, or maybe you're writing some review papers based on topics which you're really interested in, at that point of time where you have not narrowed down your research to a particular country or a particular population or a particular scenario or maybe a particular algorithm, then it is good to use Semantic Scholar to get a broader view about the topic which you're interested in. For example, suppose I'm interested to know about deep learning for hydroponic farming, but I'm not yet confirmed what kind of hydroponics I'm going to work on, what kind of deep learning algorithms I'll be interested in, what sort of procedures I'm going to do. Have I have an idea to create a new algorithm, or maybe I'll take an existing algorithm and try to modify it and enhance it. At that point of time, I will take an example and I will write it deep learning application in hydroponics farming. So it's a wider topic, not at all narrowed down to any particular algorithm or any particular scenario. So I'll click on search and I will get 980 papers based on this topic. Now, what is the most amazing thing about this is Semantic Scholar has a nice filtration tool here. Number one, what kind of field I'm referring to? Deep learning application based on computer science, agriculture, or what? I'll select computer science here, for example. Now, next filtration is what date range of papers you need. Papers published maybe in 2024. So it will give me all the papers published only in 2024. And the most important tool which all the researchers need is this has PDF. So it will sort and give us only those papers which has open PDF attached to it. You can sort based on authors if you want to. You can also sort based on journals and conferences. Now, where is this useful? Now, suppose if I have a plan to publish in this conference, like Italian National Conference on Census, I will select this and I will go through all these 20 papers. So I get an idea of the pattern and the format which I need to follow to get published or get a chance to go to this conference. Now, I'm not selecting that right now. So right now, after all the filtration, we have 480 papers left for us. Now, coming to the right hand side of the Semantic Scholar page, here by default it is sorted by the relevance of the paper. If you want, you can sort by citation count as well. So all the papers will be arranged according to the citation count. So the most cited paper is 256, this first one, and second cited is 155, the second one. Now, next is sort by most influential papers. Now, this technique is not available in most of the AI tools for literature review, which is having in semantics. And the last one is recent paper. You get to see what is the recent work happened in this field. Now, apart from all these work, let's get back to the default one. We have an opportunity to arrange all our papers inside the Semantic Scholar itself by creating folders. So if you go to the right hand side and click on your name and click on library, you will be taken to a library of Semantic Scholar where I have already created two folders. If you wish, you can create a folder of your choice. Here I have created two folders. One is agriculture and I have added one paper here, and the next is AI for farmers and I have added this paper here. Now, once I get back to the filtration page, suppose if this is the algorithm or if this is the paper which we are interested in, I click on save and it will ask me where I want to save. I'll maybe select AI for farmers, save and close. I'll select one more paper and again click on save, AI for farmers, click and save. So once you go to those folders, let's say library, and click on AI for farmers, you can see all those papers which we saved right now. Apart from this feature of organizing all the papers, you can just change toggle between two views. By default, we are in this view where you have a paper and you get a very short and crisp description about the paper under TLDR. And if you don't want to read TLDR right now, you can click and toggle, and so you can easily see all the paper names and relevant matrix about the particular paper. But it's always good to have that short description about the paper to select and sort the paper accordingly. And lastly, if you wish to cite this paper, click on this cite option. You can decide whatever format you want for your paper and either copy and paste it in your Word document or click on EndNote to take it directly to the EndNote. If not that, the easiest way I would suggest is you open the paper, view it in the publisher or wherever the journal is published. After that, you click on here and save it in your Zotero connector. I have made a video on the Zotero connector and how it makes your research citation very easy, because if you use a Zotero connector, it is very easy for you to change the citation style as per the different journals you are aiming to publish. So this is all about Semantic Scholar. Now let's go to the second option, which was AI2. Now let's see how AI2 Paper Finder works. Now here, suppose if I give the same heading or same title of the paper which we just researched there, and I click on enter. Okay, so here we got 71 papers. Now, how does this happen? Because when we went to Semantic Scholar, typed the same title, we got 900 plus papers, and after filtration, it was 480 papers for us to use. But at the same time, AI2 gave us only 71 papers because it is powered by LLM. It is trained to work as human brain work. We select the most relevant and give to the user. Similarly, it will show the perfectly relevant. Relevant is only one. Somewhat relevant is 51. And these are the criteria which it followed to select the papers. Now, I know this stage is a little confusing. We may not know what to do, but let me make it more clearer further. And before that, let me tell you this thing, that AI2 you will use only after you have narrowed down your research. You have decided what algorithms you're going to deal with, not deep learning as a whole, but maybe one or two or maybe five algorithms in deep learning, or maybe in hydroponics, a particular kind of hydroponics which you want to work on. Like once you have a clear and broad idea, literature reviewing from Semantic Scholar, then and then only you should come to AI2 to do your further literature review. I'll show you why. Let's say my topic was deep learning application in hydroponics farming. And now I have decided really niche topic according to my research paper will be this. And the topic is how MobiNet compares with EfficientNet for tomato disease classification in controlled greenhouse environment. So now I went to Semantic Scholar, I read all the possible papers, and finally I concluded that, okay, I need to work on MobiNet comparison with EfficientNet based on what? Based on tomato disease classification in controlled greenhouse environment. So this is really niche and specific topic. So then I come to AI2 to find the papers. Now in this case, AI2 gives me 71 papers in total. On the right hand side, you can see there are 7 relevant paper and 64 somewhat relevant paper, 7 exactly on EfficientNet, 7 exactly on MobileNet, 7 on tomato disease classification, and 0 I got for controlled greenhouse environment. I think there is 1 for controlled greenhouse environment. I think here, if you see the first paper, that systematic literature paper is having these all keywords in it: mobile net, efficient net, tomato disease classification, and controlled. You can view the evidence also. Okay, these are the evidences, these are the lines from the paper which talks about these keywords. So abstract, you can read the abstract from here. You can read the relevant passengers from the paper. Okay, so these all are the important things which you will get in AI2 and which you won't be able to find it in Semantic Scholar. So once you get this, it's very easy for you. Either you click on this link to go to the paper directly. As I told you, you can use a Zotero to save the link or cite the paper. You can view on IEEE and the paper opens in front of you. You can save the citation Zotero connector. And this is what comes on the left hand side is a Google Chrome extension, which I have saved. That's called Google Chrome PDF Reader. I have made a video on it. Please go and watch it if you're interested to know what is it and how it works. Now coming back to AI2, now let me copy the same niche topic which I want to do a further literature review. I came to my Semantic Scholar and I will copy and paste the same title here, how mobile net compared with efficient net, and click on search. Now see, no papers found. Sorry, there are no result for this particular paper. This is a huge and the main difference between AI2 and Semantic Scholar. We got 71 papers in AI2. Based on this, it showed the relevance, somewhat relevance, keyword matching. You can get the years when it was published, venue, authors who all have worked on that paper. So when you're getting 71 papers based on your niche topic in AI2 Paper Finder, you do not get a single topic based on the same topic in Semantic Scholar. So my tip will be you start with Semantic Scholar when you are researching on a broader topic, when you are starting with your research procedure to understand the topic better. And when you need to dive into your niche area, come to AI2 and try to find out the papers which belongs to your niche. So together they can really supercharge your literature review process, and it will be a great blessing for all the researchers out there. So hope this video was very helpful for the researchers, especially to understand the difference between the two tools and when to use Semantic Scholar and AI2 Paper Finder for your work. So see you soon in another video with lots of information. Till then, take care.